Therapeutic. I know it's a big word but it was therapeutic. It was, I felt carried by everybody, same as I felt on a different level in hospital, being cared for as well. I was working at Battersea Power Station, flue installation work. I've been there for over a year and a half. I was working as I would on a daily basis. It was getting late in the day. I remember the time, so it was a late day. I was working and I started to fall, and I expected a secondary rope to kick in to prevent me from hitting the ground. That didn't happen, and I hit the ground and sustained my injuries. That was done through my partner at the time. I was preoccupied in hospital with all of that to deal with, and having somebody get that process started for me was very important. And Josh actually rang me in hospital relatively quick after the accident, and we started talking and getting things sorted from then. I went from food parcels to being able to order offline and have food delivered to the house by a supermarket. That's how much they made. That's the difference they made. It was colossal. We were getting benefits, but they were nowhere near the wage and the outgoings of the house. So being able to have the interim payments early, they seemed early, they came quickly, and that's made a massive difference. The way the business was, the way it was done, the whole thing as a whole package. There's no one thing. The interim payments were very, very important. The guidance of the benefits that are available and should be applied for, the help with direction to other organisations that can support, the setting up of a trust fund and the care of the future, how things could be managed. That was very important. The understanding of me and what I had done in the past and what I would need in the future. The housing guy that came round to check how I need to live and what would benefit me and would be my needs going forward into old age, not just the next month, but the long-term future. These are all examples of outstanding parts of BBK. I'd probably still be having food delivered to the house in boxes from charities, I would have thought. Or I'd have been, I don't know. And where I am now is it's a beautiful house. It's almost like Eden. It's got a garden full of wildlife and there's plenty to keep me active. It fills a huge gap, but also it's rehabilitating to the change it's had for my family to be able to move from the 3-storey house with all the steep stairs and everything else like that, and not to have the worry about leaving me at home, or I've got a garden to roll about in, which is fine, and a garage with some tools and a workshop inside that I can do some hobbies that I regarded as hobbies before, and other jobs that things that I had an apprenticeship in years ago are coming back to me to give me stuff to do, not just tinkering, but actually doing stuff. You think about it every day. It's not something that disappears because a claim's been settled, or your last bout of surgery's been completed, or you've been signed off for the end. It doesn't disappear, it's always there. But the professional people that I've been put in contact with are still at the end of the phone if I need them. You know, the psychologists, the physio teams and all of that are still there if I need them. So it's a big package that doesn't disappear just because the claim's settled. It continues afterwards.